Super Mario 3D World, Homeland of the Lost Galaxies. Gerard, these titles don't even make sense anymore.
Welcome to the Black Friday special of the Completionist. Now, before you guys get all up in arms as to what Black Friday is, it's this weird tradition thing we have in the States where people will go line up early in the morning to get savings and deals, and I call it a Black Friday special to me because I don't like to go out on those days. I think it's safe to say that we all should be staying home, spending time with our families, or if you're me and you guys at home, playing video games with your family. So, in honor of Black Friday, which I do every year, this is the third year going, we're gonna play a game that it's new, it's popular, and I really want to complete it because, hey, every now and then I gotta play a game that I want to do. So here we are. Here's my review of Super Mario 3D World.
Super Mario 3D World. Now, I'll be the first to admit the confusion that came over me when I saw the cover of this game. First, why the hell is Mario and friends wearing a cat suit? Second, why the hell is Mario and friends wearing a cat? Oh my god, they're adorable!
But Batman, why are they wearing cat suits? Holy crap, that kitty trot is too cute!
Why? How is this possible that they're so cute?
Look at that trot! Look at that trot!
I gotta hand it to Nintendo for breaking the formula up just a little bit. For the first time in a few years, a console-based Mario title does not involve saving Peach.
But I thought Mario was about beat the princess, rescue the bad guy, save the game!
That's a little backwards there, Greg, but close. Nintendo went back to its accidental roots of Super Mario Bros. 2 by reintroducing the playable characters of Princess Peach and Toad. So if we control Peach, then what exactly is our conflict? Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Toad are enjoying a nice stroll when they find a broken clear warp pipe. In plumber fashion, Mario and Luigi fix it. Suddenly, a green fairy called a Sprixie shows up to greet its saviors. Unfortunately, this exchange does not go well because Bowser appears from the pipe and captures the Sprixie into a bottle and leaves Mario. Mario and company, without hesitation, jump into the pipe and are taken to the Sprixie Kingdom, a whole new world Mario has never been to. A whole new world. Finally, after so many years of anticipation of a 3D Mario game, Nintendo has taken a leap in shaking up the story and its repetitive formula. Now, sure, they can only change so much because, well, it's a Mario game, but hey, we're not saving the damsel in distress for once, but rather, we're saving a kingdom, which technically we kind of already do every time Bowser's involved because of Peach and the mushroom. Anyways, needless to say, from the beginning, we have a very clear goal and objective that's a bit more compelling for a Mario game. Save the 7 Sprixies and the Sprixie Kingdom. And, well, you get to be a cat. I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
I'm a cat.
Meow.
I'm a cat.
Last holiday season, we reviewed New Mario Bros. U. While I praised it for being a quality title, I ended my review on the note that the game did not really bring anything new, except for the acorn suit and the ability to use the new game touchpad. Too much was safe in regards to the story, the presentation, and the gameplay. 1 year has passed, and Super Mario 3D World blows New Mario Bros. U out of the water. Graphically, this is the best looking Mario game I've ever seen. The colors just slap you in the face with wonder and amazement. If you ask me, this should have been the launch title for the Wii U last holiday season, but a lot rides during the console wars of the holidays, so let's just move on from that conversation. Some of these level designs are so damn creative that you'll laugh like a kid as you're playing them. One of my favorites has to be the Mario Kart level. What's great is that not one level feels the exact same, which is a very common thing in Mario games. Now, there are some traditional atmospheres, like in the Mushroom Kingdom and other Mario games, but when comparing them to the Sprixie Kingdom, The design is drastically different in all of the right ways. A lot of people will write this off as a console version of Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS, and while it looks and feels similar to that, it ends up being so much more. It captures the perfect essence of the lineage of Mario, focusing on the traditional 2D side-scrolling aspect, perfecting the use of the 3D platforming from Mario 64, Sunshine in the Galaxy series, and shaking all of it up with nostalgic goodness amongst its power-ups, enemy designs, and music. Speaking of the music, it's my absolute favorite part of this game. Nothing is reused from previous Mario games, except for traditional sound effects and music cues for bonus sections and whatnot. While Koji Kondo is not the primary composer behind the music, his influence is definitely there. The music is so awesome that at times, it gives me that feeling that this is a Mario game that's being produced musically by Disney or Warner Brothers. I won't spoil level designs just yet for you, but listen to this jazz overworld music for one of the later worlds in the game. All the music in this game was recorded with live instruments, and it flourishes throughout your journey.
Don't forget, Gerard, this is the year of Luigi, and Nintendo doesn't want you to forget about our green friend. There's tons of references to that throughout the game. So remember, kids, it's the year of Luigi. Did you forget? It's the year of Luigi. Luigi! Luigi!
It may be the year of Luigi, Greg, but listen to this song. It's definitely the song of Bowser. Hey, my name is Bowser. I'm the evilest guy you ever have seen.
He's nasty!
Haven't got my troops like this since Super Mario Bros. 3.
Been a long time!
Now they're armed to the teeth. A bunch of Goombas in cat suits.
Cat suits, baby!
Don't believe in the hype. Better eat some cherry-based fruits. I'm the baddest dude.
Nasty!
I'm the big disgrace.
Big old
Better
disgrace.
watch yourself before I ruin your face.
He's gonna smack it!
When starting your game, you get the fun options of playing as Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and Toad. This lineup of characters mirrors that of Mario 2, which is great because they handle just like they did in that game. Mario's the average guy, Luigi jumps a little higher with his kick, Peach floats for a few moments, and Toad can run really fast. Yet with their differences aside from Mario, they all suffer from downsides. Luigi can't run as fast as Mario, Peach runs pretty slowly, and Toad cannot jump worth the life of him. This nice balance provides tons of new and interesting gameplay, especially when you're playing with friends. You'll fall into the routine of picking your favorite characters.
I always play as Peach because not only do I love being a pretty princess, but that float saves my life every time. I'll float on. Why does that keep happening?
So I know that a few of you are thinking to yourself that one of the more important things in a Mario game is the amount of lives you have. In recent years, the importance of lives have kind of become irrelevant. In Super Mario 3D World, if you do multiplayer, you actually share your lives as one whole unit. I'm usually pretty good about getting lives on my journey. So before we begin, we probably should get some lives.
Kind of overkill, don't you think?
Yep.
What the hell is your lives counter? Crown?
It's roughly 1,110 lives.
Do you really need that many?
In time, Gerg. In time, you'll see.
I don't get it.
Shh. Completion bonus. Now that we have tons of lives, let's observe the basic level requirements for a completionist. Every level has you finding 3 green stars, 1 stamp which can be used for posting things on Miiverse, and touching the very top of the flagpole at the end of every level. All of these things in mind will keep you plenty busy on your quest. The multiplayer is pretty fantastic, however it does not solve the multiplayer conundrum that Mario games have had for the past few years. The focus of the camera ends up riding on the player who moves forward the fastest or in the direction the level's moving, and it can lead to some frustrating gameplay. I know there were tons of people who were complaining that an online functionality would help improve this that much more, and while I do agree that it would be pretty sick, if it suffers from the constant focus of the person in front, then we'd have a pretty big problem that doesn't quite fix itself.
Problems never seem to solve themselves, do they, buddy?
The main power-up of this game is the cat bell and the red cherry. The red cherry creates multiple of the characters that touch it. This gets really insane when you're playing with a full team of 4. There's more cherries that spawn with the more characters that exist. There are even some parts that require you to have multiple copies of yourself to continue forward in the game. Now, before you write off that the catsuit looks really dumb, it's actually not. It handles very nicely, arming you with a scratch attack, a running up the wall maneuver, and an acrobatic flip dive move that is hilariously bad for multiplayer, especially in clenched situations. Too many times did I use this move to pull off some insane stunts that always led to my demise, and man, did it never get old. In the endgame portion, there's another form of the catsuit that turns our heroes into that lucky cat statue in Japanese culture. Not only does it turn you into a golden cat statue, but it also gives you coins on the way down when jumping from high ledges.
Remember, kids, if you jump from a high cliff, you'll be rich!
There are several suits that make a comeback from various Mario games. The Mega Mushroom, the Super Leaf, and the Boomerang Flower are more of the newer ones, but your classics like the Fire Flower and the Superstar obviously make their returns. No Mario is a true Mario without those power-ups. Want to take a break from the main levels? In the overworld, there are Toad missions where you get to play as the Toad Adventurer. Using the gamepad, you get to change the camera angles around to control Toad in his quest for the many green stars in the levels. There's also mystery houses that have several 10-second challenges. Do a certain task in 10 seconds to get a green star. And as you find these houses, they get more and more difficult, requiring you to really get them all without losing. If you do lose, you start back from trial 1. It gets really tough as there is one that's 30 stars long. You also have your little mini boss fights throughout the map that will grant you some stars as well. Simple as just killing the enemy that's there.
Killing is always simple.
Nintendo really pulled out all the stops for the bosses this time around. A common problem I have with many Mario games is that the bosses are recycled way too many times. Thankfully, they're not recycled so much in this one, with a lot of the bosses really standing out, and that first Bowser fight will have you grinning from ear to ear. Up to this point, you've collected all the stars, stamps, and touched the top of every flag point in every level. You've also defeated all the mysterious houses and the mini-bosses on screen, and you've done all the Toad missions. It's time to storm Bowser's castle. Now, this last fight might seem a little lackluster, but as you finish the stage and the red screen goes ahead to wipe it all out, Bowser gets his claw in there and throws it wide open, and he kidnaps all 7 Sprixies at once, retreating to his own neon light-based world. The difficulty bar of the game jumps up quite a bit, which is really freaking fun. More levels, more stars, more stamps, more difficulty, more fun. And the last level of World Bowser is awesome as Bowser assumes the power of the kitty.
I'm sorry, Bowser becomes a gigantic kitty? What the hell? He looks hilarious, yet oddly terrifying.
As funny as this looks, this last fight is epic, scaling your way up to Bowser's tower to take him out. It gets even more crazy as eventually he gets the cherries. So now there's not just one Bowser kitty, there's multiple of them.
Release the ugly kittens! Remember how I said earlier it's the year of Luigi? Remember? Do ya? Well, after beating the game, look in the left corner of the main title screen. You'll see that you've now unlocked Luigi Brothers, which is the arcade Mario Brothers just covered with Luigi. Anyways, onward to the Completioni Bonies!
Oh boy, put on your completion pants, we're going for a ride.
We've even used that one before!
So after beating the game, you then open up a new world known as World Star. These are original levels that once again raise the bar difficulty, still requiring you to get all the green stars, stamps, and touch the top of every flagpole. What's worse is that after you beat that world, you then unlock World Mushroom, which is filled with harder versions of previous levels. More stars, more stamps, more flagpoles. That is until once you've beaten that, you then unlock World Flower, which is again filled with harder versions of previous levels, more stars, more stamps, more flagpoles. Along your side quests here, you will unlock Rosaline from Super Mario Galaxy as another player. Rosaline, you guys get the... whatever. Her traits are that she can jump the highest, but she has a slow takeoff and kind of runs a little slow. And once you've collected the majority of the stars, if not all of them, you will then unlock World Crown.
Wait, Gerard, why is it now that every level has icons for the characters on them?
Oh no. Greg, do you know what this means?
No. Well, that's why I asked you.
I have to beat every single level with all 5 characters.
Holy crap!
Actually, this is not as bad as it seems. If you're playing with friends, it'll make it quite easy. Luckily, I did have some help which expedited the process. If you don't have friends, but you have some Wiimotes lying around, you can go ahead and turn your controllers on, and then use the characters to jump at the pole as fast as you can. In Crown World, there's one Toad level which is not too bad. The earlier said 30-star challenges which will push you to your limit, but then all hell awaits for you in the level called Crown, the Champion's Road. This level at times feels like a ROM hack made by Nintendo. Does that even make sense? It will push you to your bitter end to beat it. No power-ups are in this level, no halfway mark, just raw skill. A majority of your lives lost will come from this one level. Good thing we got crown lives, right? For those of you struggling with this, I recommend going in with the cat suit and a tanuki suit. It'll help you for a little bit. I say little because you're more than likely going to get hit. Also, you're going to have to do this with all 5 characters.
Wow, the struggle is real.
A lot of people tend to write off Mario games as easy. While I would say that this is true for New Mario Bros. U, completing Super Mario 3D World is no easy feat. I did it because I'm insane, but it will take a lot out of you. Note the signs of completion are marked on game saves via stars. There are 5 stars and a shimmer to signify that you've beaten the game 100%, as well as all the stars and stamps needed. Star 1 is awarded to you for simply beating the game. Star 2 is awarded to you for collecting all the green stars in the first 8 worlds. Star 3 is given to you for simply conquering all the bonus worlds, including Flower, Mushroom, and Star. Star 4 is awarded to you if you collect all the stars up to Flower, Mushroom, and Star. And the 5th and final star is given to you if you got all the flagpole tops and stamps. Note that you do not need to complete Champion's Road to get the 5th star. Now, the shimmering effect you see on your game save will come automatically on your playthrough as long as you do not use the invincibility Tanuki suit that appears if you die more than 5 times. If you see it, it's cool. If you hit the box, it's cool. Just do not pick up the leaf. If you grab it and beat the world, the star in the overworld will go out. Simply beat the level again without the suit and you'll be just fine. You'll notice on the end of your quest, you'll have every single stamp except 5. You will be given these 5 stamps if you beat every level with every character, and that includes Champion's Road. Truth be told, the final adventure to get all this stuff doesn't seem really worth the payoff, but the bragging rights and the challenge of doing it kind of make it worth it all. Have fun! Super Mario 3D World starts out really easy, and yet it only gets harder and harder from start to finish, pushing you more and more, especially when you get to the bonus worlds. Gamers not looking to complete this game will really enjoy everything this game has to offer. Completionists beware, you may go a tad bit crazy.
Why haven't you gone crazy yet, Gerard?
Oh, I went nuts years ago. But in this game, you can be a cat.
He's a cat.
I'm a cat.
He's a cat.
I'm a cat.
He's a cat.
Meow.
Super Mario 3D World is the quintessential Mario title that should have come with the Wii U a year ago when they released it. Yeah, Mario 3D Land was kind of our trial to see if we could do this, but we've had Galaxy, we've had previous Mario games, we know what to expect, and with 3D World, it's top notch. This is the must-have Wii U title. If you don't have a Wii U, you should get one to get this game. It's that damn good. However, with completion stuff in mind, you might go a little crazy like I did in playing the game as much as I did in the time frame I did for much as I did for the show. You'll go crazy. With that in mind, this game gets my completionist rating of Finna Beat It.
Finna Pete Cat.
That is all the time we have for today, guys, so as always, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And check back next week for our review of Tiny Brains for the PS4. I am so excited for this game. Oh, it's gonna be great. I can't wait. I'll see you guys next week. Now, if you excuse me, I'm a cat. I'm a cat.
I'm a cat. Oh, I'm adorable. Oh, I'm a statue cat. Statue cat, statue cat. I'm a statue cat. Not I'm a stab you cat. I'm a statue cat. I'm mother frickin' adorable. Look at me trot around like a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, 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 and a dance, and a dance, and a dance, dance, dance. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. I'm a cat. Meow. Meow.